there is a lot of talk in social media about central contracts which have been announced a couple of days back. And there is also a lot of talk about people saying that for male cricketers, the top category is 7+ crores, and for women, it's 50 lakhs. Is it still discriminatory? Is it still example of gender bias? Or is it the fact that from 15 lakhs, it has gone up to 50 lakhs, and progressively it will change? What is the answer?
You see, of course, the Indian cricket team is the best in the world, and we are proud that we are best in the world in all formats, whether it's the Indian cricket team, the women reached the finals, the under-19 won the World Cup. So we have to give them the best infrastructure, like I said, and the best support. So the important thing that you are to see in the central contracts that got announced recently was the focus on domestic cricket, because that is the bedrock of Indian cricket. And if you see till now, a domestic cricketer who used to play used to get his actual compensation after 1.5 years. The BCCI accounts would be finalized, the AGM will happen next year in April. After that, the amount would be calculated. What has been done now is the match fees for domestic cricketers per day has been raised from 10,000 rupees to 35,000 rupees per day. And they don't have to wait 1.5 years. They get the match fee immediately after playing the game. Saurav is a great proponent of that. I got he's been pushing really for it. And so the domestic cricketer does not have to wait. His earnings are not dependent on the number of games Team India plays in India. It's all guaranteed. He gets it immediately after his game. And that is where the change will come.
Nice.
And I think that's very commendable from Rahul and the board, because as he said, I've been harping on it for the last 1.5 years to increase the money for first-class players. It's increased from, as Rahul said, from 10,000 a day to 35,000 a day. I would still request him to increase it a bit more, because it's the first-class players. A lot of them will not become Ajinkya Rahanes and Virat Kohlis. None of them will have the IPL contracts, which they deservedly have. It's not that they just get it for free, deservedly have. So I think that increase needs to be a little more, because you want a first-class player, because jobs are not very easy at the modern day, because times have changed. When I started, Tatas would give me a job and I wouldn't turn up in office for 10 years. And it's not the same now. You'll have to go and work because the culture has changed, and maybe it could be a bit more. I'll push him for one more season when I meet him again, and hopefully I can get it a bit more for the first-class players.